The Aiwa Squad were an elite group of clone commandos who served in the Grand Army of the Republic Special Forces. The Aiwa Squad were forced to execute Order 66 during a rescue operation where they were returning a young boy to safety on his planet, killing their Jedi General right in front of him. So how did this happen, and how did the boy react? I'm going to break down the story of the Aiwa Squad and how they left a young boy scarred for life after Order 66. So before we get into it, remember to hit the subscribe button for more awesome Star Wars lore content. The Aiwa Squad was made up of 4 clone commandos, with each playing extremely important roles in the group. The leader of the group was RC-1013, nicknamed Sarge, with the other members including Tyto and RC-2088, nicknamed Zag. Sarge actually served at the first battle of Geonosis, which began the war, fighting alongside the Jedi inside of the arena. Fortunately, he was able to survive all the way up to the final day of the war, which is where we are now. Tyto was also an extremely skilled sniper, one of the best to come out of his batch of clones on Kamino. The other 2 clones were more standard in their abilities, but each played vital roles in the survival of the group and the stability of its operations. On the final day of the Clone Wars, the Aiwa Squad were deployed to the planet Gachi, where they were to perform a search and rescue operation. In the days before their deployment to the planet, the Republic was involved in a massive skirmish with the separatist droid army, but everything had gone wrong when they accidentally detonated blast charges and exploded a local farmhouse on the planet. The squad of clone commandos were ordered to search for women and children, with the hopes of bringing them back to a local refugee camp in the area. The commandos quickly entered the burning compound, searching every corner of the burnt out rubble until they came across a young boy sitting in the corner. The clones then pull the young boy out of the rubble and ask what happened to his parents. He sadly tells them that they were killed long ago. The boy also tells the clones that his name is Evan, but he refuses to go with them because he did not want to leave his home. The commandos understand the boy's worry, but state that they have orders to bring him to the local refugee camp and that they will never in their life disobey an order. The Aiwa Squad argue this point very fiercely, stating repeatedly that orders are always meant to be followed no matter what. This is very clearly foreshadowing Order 66 and the complete loyalty required to follow it. Because this comic is in Legends, there were no inhibitor chips inside of the heads of each clone, making Order 66 a simple matter of trust and loyalty to the orders of the Republic military. After turning away for a single moment, the boy rushes away from the clone commandos and encounters a massive spider droid. The commandos, being extremely worried for the safety of the boy, started making noise to distract it while returning fire to the droid. All 4 commandos awesomely open fire with their heavy weapons and destroy the spider droid, but they are shocked to see that the boy Evan was lying unconscious in the river stream nearby. Fortunately, the boy is okay and wakes up extremely excited that he was able to witness the clones team up to destroy the spider droid. After the successful rescue, Sarge questions why he survived the Battle of Celestial Wake just to perform rescue missions like this. The group eventually makes it to a campsite where they light a fire and begin to introduce themselves properly to Evan. They each tell their names to Evan, and in response he tells them how his parents were killed in a battle between the Republic and the Separatists. Unfortunately, clones were responsible for the death of his parents, leading Sarge to apologize, saying that it was a lousy introduction to the clones. The boy doesn't fully understand what it means to follow orders no matter what, so the commandos begin to explain to him that none of them have homes, mothers to raise them, or fathers to guide them. They really have nothing except each other and their orders. Awesomely, Sarge then hands his helmet to Evan and allows him to try it on. Very awesome to see. As morning rose, Sarge and the rest of the Aiwa Squad arrived at the Republic refugee camp, where they delivered Evan to Jedi General Travis. The commandos salute General Travis, and in return he gives them great news. He says, General Grievous has been defeated on Utapau. The war is almost over. Sarge finally kneels down and places his gloved hand on Evan's shoulder, saying, be careful now, the galaxy can be a hard place, unforgiving, keep your head down and always do what you're told. As Sarge is waving away Evan, something chilling happens. The communication system in his helmet activates and sounds the words, execute Order 66. Anger flows through each of the commandos of the Aiwa Squad after hearing the message that the Jedi had attempted to assassinate the Supreme Chancellor, committing treason against the Republic. Sarge then gives the order to fire on General Travis, immediately gunning him down before he can even block a single blaster bolt with his crisp yellow lightsaber. The little boy Evan witnessed the commandos shooting the Jedi General down, and tears began to fill his eyes. Sarge explains to him that it had to be done because the Jedi were traitors to the Republic, but the boy was not convinced. So that is the story of the Aiwa Squad, the clone commando squad that were forced to execute Order 66 in front of a small boy that they had rescued. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to subscribe for more awesome Star Wars lore content. Cheers guys, hope to see you in the next one.